Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. I'm here in Louisiana, and Jesse with Bumpy Road Brewery is in New Hampshire. So welcome to Wildcard Wednesday. I think we have some other people that'll be joining us. Tonight I have a beer that I've showcased in one of Jesse's Multi Mondays, and I have one left. And it is the Baltimore Blonde from Guinness, produced in Baltimore County, Maryland. It's 5% alcohol. Now here's a new, so that's what I've got. Now we've got a new participant, James P. Madonna in New Jersey.
Howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
I got a Japanese beer, Orion.
Oh yes, I've had it from Okinawa.
Where Mr. Miyagi's from. Okinawa, the island of Okinawa. Yeah, you're right. Imported from Okinawa. Orion's original brew. Well, I hope it's their original brew because it's called Orion. What else can it be? Right? Premium draft beer. I got two more Japanese beers that are better than, fancier than this. So I figure let me get this out of the way.
Oh yeah, Kieran.
Yeah, Kieran, there we go.
Earlier,
Kieran,
I went to a Chinese restaurant.
I saw
How
Kieran.
was it?
It was like a Hellas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got Orion. Now, Jesse, what do you have? Because Jesse's got
So he tried it just for the Hellas.
Right.
for the Hellas of it.
The Hellas.
All right. So check out this can art.
What in the world is that?
Oh, look at that.
This comes from Nightmare Brewing.
Oh shit.
Not sure exactly where they're out of. It's hard to read some of this stuff. North Haven, Connecticut, it says. Okay. And this beer is called Ganja Rayo, or however you pronounce that. It's a sour IPA, soured on pineapples with coconut, Moroccan mint, Sabro, Lautau or something. I can't pronounce that one. It's kind of in weird writing, like old English, and cashmere hops. So a sour IPA.
Cashmere.
At least it's not soured with
Sour
pickle,
IPA. Pretty interesting.
Right.
like that. The beer that Dr. Dave brought, pickle juice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pickle juice.
Oh yeah, the ABV
Okay,
is
folks.
8.3%.
8.3. So, Michael, we're going to go, when we present our beers, we're not going to just be saying stuff real fast. We'll give you a chance to write it down.
Okay.
So we have Beer Man from Oregon, and he's got a beer tonight. What do you have? Welcome. Oh,
Wow.
Harder cranberry for Mike's. What's the ABV, beer man?
audio.
Am I on? Let's see.
He'll get it fixed. He'll get it fixed. You're on. No, Michael, you're on. He's not.
Not on. Okay.
I know it's 8%.
Okay.
Natural cranberry flavor and unnatural color. And it's coming from 3 different breweries in the United States. Rochester, New York, I believe. Memphis, Tennessee, and Wisconsin. Just depends on who's distroing it to your area. So Beer Man's going to have to work on his audio. I'm sure he'll get it fixed soon because we couldn't hear him. Now, Michael, what do you have? Michael's in Brooklyn, New York City, New York.
I have 3 Floyd's Barbarian Haze IPA at 6.5% and 42 IBUs. 3 Floyd's is in Munster, Indiana.
Yeah, we can't get him in Louisiana. It's sad to report.
That's not the Floyd that had the knee on his neck, right? That's a different Floyd.
I'm not sure.
Pretty boy Floyd.
No, that's a different Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Floyd in Minneapolis. Yeah. Anyway.
Beer Man's gonna have to reboot. Okay, well, those old dastardly audio problems. Well, I'm gonna do my beer first, and then when Beer Man comes back in, even if he comes on while I'm doing it, I'll let him interrupt me because he can't help this problem. All right. So thank you, Diageo, which is Guinness, because Guinness became Diageo. It's a big multinational company, one of the biggest beer producers in the world, plus wine. Well, yeah, wine, yeah, because of Just Arini and Brooks, and a lot of liquor like Crown Royal and Johnny Walker. All right, try it now, Beer Man.
Hello.
You're low, but we can hear you.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, low audio, but we can hear you at least. So what do you have tonight? Oh yeah, you got the mics harder.
I got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Shoot, I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, it's good now.
Yeah, we can. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good. I think we're good. Sweet.
Yeah, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my showcase, and then we'll be right on with the show. All right. Little quick history here.
Maryland state flag.
Yeah, it's got the Maryland state flag. This is a new label for 2020. They used to not have this. This was originally in 2013 called Guinness Blonde Lager, and it was 5% like this one. It was a lager, and it was contract brewed in the U.S. for Guinness. 2 years ago, 2018, Guinness decided they're going to reopen a brewery. They're going to open a brewery in the United States for the first time since 1956. They did have a brewery in the U.S. back in the 50s, but they shut it down for whatever reason. Okay. When they came out with this new brewery, they reconfigured the beer, and it's still blonde, but it's a blonde ale now, still 5%. And then they updated it this year to be Baltimore blonde, and they wanted to focus on the flag and everything. Okie doke. Here we go. Oh, already opened it. All right. So
It says
pouring it
open
in.
gate on it.
Named after Lord Baltimore from England. Lord Baltimore.
Right. He founded Maryland. So the Calvert family, Lord Calvert, John Calvert, and his son, I believe. All right. So here's the rich golden color with the aggressive bubble streams and the thick white head. I'd like to try it on draft at the brewery. The aroma is that nice golden blonde ale. So yeasty, so lemony. But the most prominent, and then malts, of course, pale malts. But the most prominent part of this beer is the lemony and then the spicy, yeasty nose. Think of, I'm touching my nose because I'm thinking I'm smelling the spicy yeast, almost like a spicy Belgian bread, soft and yeasty and spicy. Cheers to you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I muted Michael just because there was some background warble, but it was nothing personal. Okay. Same taste. The taste follows the nose. Spiced bread. I'm not kidding. I try to be accurate with my descriptions, although I'm sure there are problems. I mean, I'm just trying to make an approximation. I'm trying to relate the description to things that we're familiar with. Dr. Dave was saying to me earlier, I don't understand how you could describe Chimay Blue Cap, the blue label, the Grand Reserve, with a descriptor of, it reminded you of sherry wine. I said, I don't know why. It just made me think of sherry, like I don't know if it was cream sherry or something, but I didn't just say that. I said dates, raisins, spiced holiday bread, etc. But he really was appalled, I guess, that I said sherry. I say, well, this is the way I review beer. Whatever comes into my head, I say it because I think that it's like your brain telling you it's that taste, it's that nose, it's that aroma. So that's just the way I've done it since 2010. I don't have any plans to change. Medium body, pretty dry finish, but not super dry, but well, I guess you say medium dry. Man, this beer is so good. They did a great job with it. I did like the blonde lager. The blonde lager was good, but it wasn't as rich and spicy and zesty. That's a good one. Zesty as this thing. This thing has really got a lot of character. Yeah, it'll cost close to $10 a 6-pack. So they're not giving it away, but I guess you get what you pay for. So there's a winner there. I'll give the score later, but I think we all know it's going to be high. And there's the Guinness Harp on the cap. So moving on, I see that we've got the Tutti Frutti Scout joining now. Know him. See, I know the Whiskey Scout, but the Tutti Frutti Scout, I just don't know this person.
That's because he's drinking a tutti frutti beer from Sweden.
Oh, it's an alias.
It's a Dougie's.
And now you are in Kansas. You are in Kansas, so you can tell Michael what you're drinking because we're going to go back to the people and they're going to showcase their product.
Okay, real quick. It is from Dougie's. It's Tutti Frutti. It's 6% alcohol by volume. It's a sour fruit, so it's a sour ale, I would assume, best I can figure out. Sour fruit ale brewed with pear, mango, passion fruit, peach, pineapple, and mandarin. So it's got a lot of stuff in it. So that's what I'm drinking.
Oh, Rudy. I bet that's going to be an interesting one to drink. So now on to Bumpy Road Brewery. Tell us about his interesting product.
Right. So once again, there's the can art on this thing. It's from Nightmare Brewing out of, I think it said New Haven, Connecticut. We'll go with that. It's out of Connecticut anyways. This one's called Ganja Rayo. It's a sour IPA, comes in at 8.3% ABV. It's about 13 weeks old at the time this tasting, so just a week old, past 3 months.
So, Rob,
and I have not liked any sour IPAs I've ever had, so we'll see. I don't have any backstories on this. I think the Beverage Troll was talking about this company, and it's like a side project of one of the head brewers from some other brewing company that's fairly well known, I guess. But the head on it, it's white. It's got a lot of tight, compact bubbles with some medium ones mixed in. There's a lot of like floating sediment in the brew. It's a nice gold color. It's got the clarity except for that sediment, which might be they say it was soured on pineapples and coconut, so maybe that's pineapple and coconut residue. But the aromas get a bit of a sour note right up front. Yeah. It does have that, first off, pineapple nose, little hint of a coconut in there. It smells sour. It smells like it's going to be pretty sour brew. Slight amount of a bready malt in there, but with the souring, kind of like sourdough bread. All right, let's go in first swig. Cheers.
Cheers.
Body on this. It's like a medium mouthfeel. Good spritzy, yet medium carbonation level, but it's pretty spritzy on the tongue. Super drying to the palate. There's lots of sour pineapple, bit of that like coconut. The coconut doesn't taste sour. The coconut kind of tastes sweet, but the pineapple is definitely like soured pineapple. A little bit of that bready type malt flavor in there too. It's hard to detect any real bitterness out of this one. The sourness is mostly what this is showing on my palate. It's sour. But if there's bitterness in there, it's well balanced. All right, I'm going to continue drinking on this and try to figure out where it will land on a scale of 100. Cheers.
All right. So now we go to the Star Orion.
Okay, Okinawa, Japan's Orion premium draft beer, 6% alcohol by volume. It doesn't mention the AVB, but sometimes they don't. All right, pour it. Of course, I'm going to pour it. That's the whole idea.
I think it's 5%, but could be wrong.
Yeah, well, you know, it's clear, heavy carbonation. It's like, you know, I guess like a light beer or a pilsner, which I'm not a huge fan of namby-pamby light things, but it does have a kind of a sweet sake aroma, so I'm guessing that rice is one of the ingredients.
More than likely.
Yeah, same thing with Qingdao Chinese beer. All the Asian beers, you know, their rice is their elixir. Well, it's definitely mild and something you can guzzle throughout summer without any concern. I'm surprised the head is really hanging in there. Thick head. It's not dissipating quickly like some beers that are this clear and light. But, I mean, as a thirst quencher, I like it. Am I crazy about it? No. Would I get it again? If somebody hands me one for free, but otherwise I would not buy it again. But I like the name. It's catchy. Okinawa is an interesting place historically. But anyway, it's really super light, like drinking a Corona, but even lighter. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Even lighter. I definitely.
Can I ask you a question? Can I see? Can you show the label?
Sure. Oh, wait a minute. The Commerce Aussie blocked it. Hold on.
Nice.
I've had it. It's
premium draft. Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a good hot weather guzzler. You know, you don't have to worry about any side effects from this. And if you do get side effects from this, you better tiptoe through the tulips and not drink too much in your life. You jabronis out there. But anyway,
Now let me see.
I'm sorry. What was that, Ronald?
It's 5% alcohol.
5% ABV.
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking on the website.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like if you're going to drink a beer that's not hazy, has clarity. I'd rather go for the like Modelo Especial or Dos Equis Ambar or something like that for clarity, because at least it's tastes more like a lager. What would this be classified as, Ronald?
I'm going to read the ingredients right now. I'm looking at their website. It's 5% alcohol, and the ingredients are malt, hops, rice, corn, and starch. Malt, hop, rice, corn, and starch.
Wow, corn too, huh? How about that?
It's Japanese lager, you know.
They're calling it a lager?
I wonder what kind of starch.
Yeah, what kind of starch?
Yeah.
The starch for the
Cornstarch.
No, it's
cornstarch.
several ways it comes about. There's several kinds of starches you can get, but not this spray.
Right. They have starch listed separate from corn. They got rice, corn, and starch. So it might be coming from, who knows, potatoes, who knows.
Yeah.
Maybe it's made in Bangladesh for all we know. But I do like
No.
I do like the Sapporo Black as far as Japanese beers go. I mean, as far as well-known Japanese beers. I mean, there are some craft Japanese beers and ales of different sorts, red ales, white ales. I brought them a long time ago. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is, like some people say, and that's that.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Beverage Ramble.
Cheers, Beverage.
Hey guys, how are you? I guess it's time for me to talk. Hey. Anyway, hope you guys had a great laboring weekend. Mine was all right. Tonight I am drinking the Sweetwater 420 strain Super Silver Haze Lager. This is part of their 420 strain series. Sweetwater is based in Atlanta, Georgia, infamously known for the 420 Pale Ale, their IPA, and their Blueberry Lager, and a couple of other beers. And I think they do a sessionable IPA, but those are the three that are very popular. So I'm drinking this. This beer is 4% ABV. This is an American craft lager. That's what beer looks like. It's pretty light. Nothing really too fancy about it. Of course, today it was hot, but not as humid. The humidity wasn't high, but still a very warm day here in the Mobile, Alabama area. So as you can see what my beer looks like. Had a little bit of head.
Are you ready for me to go?
Okay, I thought I was doing my review, but go ahead, Michael.
Okay, so this is, as I said before, Three Floyd's Barbarian Haze IPA from Munster, Indiana, and it's a 6.5% IPA with 42 IBUs. Now, in the glass, there was a head, but it has subsided. So now there is no head, but there was a head at the beginning, a thin one, but it went away. The beer, if in this light, I don't know if you can tell, is a golden color, a little bit darker than golden, maybe. It still has a little bit of a chill haze on it, but it's mostly clear. And let's give it a nose. First thing you get is the dank piney hops, which are pretty strong. Then you get kind of like a citrus rind kind of smell. But it has an IPA kind of smell about it. Let me give it a taste. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, let me think. Well, the taste follows the nose. you get the dankness and the resininess in the taste as well. You can pick up the citrus is orange, and maybe there's a little bit of lime in there as well. It's kind of interesting because it's kind of like a sweet and sour feeling together. There is bitterness in it, and it's to me it's stronger than the 42 IBUs they're saying it has. I would say to me it's in the kind of 55 to 60 range. But the beer is very drinkable, and it's 6.5. You can't taste the alcohol, which I guess is a good thing. It goes down pretty easy. It's a well-manufactured IPA, and I'll have a number for you shortly.
Hey, all right. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you letting me be here. Cool. So what I have is a different one, as I showed you guys in the back end there. But it's Mike's Hard Lemonade Company, Mike out of Memphis, Tennessee, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Rochester, New York. 3 different facilities. This is Mike's Harder Cranberry at 8%. It's a premium malt beverage. No date on the can. Kind of see it there. On the can it says Mike's Harder is fermented with grains that contains gluten and crafted to remove gluten. The gluten content cannot be verified, and this product may contain some gluten. So I don't really care about that because I like gluten. But at least at the moment, until I get diabetes and have to worry about it. But let's go ahead and pour this. As expected, definitely a colorful malted beverage. Pouring it in my wheat glass. It looks like a no head. It looks like a seltzer. Definitely, it has. It's wow. No head. Let's go for the nose quick. Yeah, it's got the cranberry. Cranberry is definitely a dominant feature in this, obviously. It does have a spritzy feel to it, jumpy, carbonated kind of feel. This has been sitting out. It's probably about 45 degrees right now. So it's about perfect, I think. Going at the look, the head is gone. It's gone like a sour, like anything where the head retention ain't going to stick around. Very, very fast rising bubbles. Very effervescent. You can see I don't have a clean glass. It's just sticking inside with dirt. But let's go to a cleaner side of my glass. Very, very cranberry looking, very hazy. It has a daze-like haze to it. A lighter at the bottom and at the bulb, it's got a darker, rich color to it. Yeah, pretty good. Let's taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Did I say it was 8? Oh, that's sweet. Has a cranberry lemonade-like flavor. It's actually not bad. It's not off-putting at all. It's pretty fun to drink. Actually, it's a fun drink. It's smooth and not too poppy. Actually, a little bit. It's just sweet. Very. What's the word? I can't think of the descriptor for that. Sweetness, but cloying in a way, not too much though. It's still cloying enough to where you're like, ooh, but it doesn't. It's hiding the percentage quite well. It seems like it's one of those throw up beers where you're like, ugh, you have too much and you're gonna end up throwing up everything, dude. I can just see this like at a party. Give me some Mike's lemonade, or whatever. I'm drinking a lot, man. I'm getting drunk. And all of a sudden they're throwing up before everyone else. It's that kind of feel, but it's dangerous. But it's also very good. That's where I'm getting at. You keep drinking these, keep drinking them. The drinkability is amazing. It's sweet, but it's good. It's like, oh, I want more, I want more, I want more. It has that cranberry all over the mouth, wraps all around. It's very dank cranberry, lemonade cranberry. It tastes like a very good thirst quenching beer. It's got a thirst quench to it. It's not off-putting. It doesn't have a dry at all. It is, like I said, cloying to some degree all the way to the end. down the throat. But for those that like these, I would say go for it. Try it. It's I like cranberry. It's quite good for the urine tract. So keep you from having a burning area down there. But cranberry's good. No, good beer. I have my thoughts. Definitely. Cheers. Cheers. Sorry to be so loud about problems.
Oh, okay. Well, today, like I said at the beginning, this is, I don't know if it's pronounced Dougie's, Doogies. I've heard it pronounced a couple of different ways. But I was at the liquor store in Wichita, and they had them. Normally, they're fairly expensive to purchase, but they had them on sale for $2.99. So then the next thing I always look at when I see on sale there is what is the drink date. This one passed the test. I don't know if you can see it because of all that, but it's 14/08/2021. So we're good. I don't know if that's August 14th. Probably is because of European things. But anyway, I've already poured it. It poured with just a skim head that disappeared rather quickly. It was effervescent for about the first 5 so minutes, and then that's all kind of died down too. Because sours, I like sours cool. I don't like them cold. I like them cool. They can even be slightly, probably 60 degrees is fine with me because I like them. Anyway, on the nose, and I can read you the fruits again just so you guys know where I'm coming from. This has got a ton in it. Let's read the ones on the side. Pear, mango, passion fruit, peach, pineapple, and mandarin. And so when you nose it, immediately you get the mandarin, you get a little bit of that pineapple and the peach. And those are the dominant flavors. Passion fruit never brings much taste for me. Pear brings a taste, but we'll get to that when I don't notice it on the nose per se. But it's definitely sour. It definitely brings all the sour ale notes you would expect for something like this. Drink's very easy, very good, especially if you like sour ales. And pineapple and peach still. The pear does show up here much better. Mango's another elusive one that's hard for me to get when it's got so many other dominant flavors playing a role in everything. But the peach and the pineapple and the pear and even the mandarin orange, that's another strong flavor that's hard to overcome. They always tend to show up. And you can find each in the palate pretty easily. I'm just missing the passion fruit. Really, anywhere do I get that. And the mango. And those are two flavors that get lost in this. Do I like it? Yes. I have a score for you guys here in a minute or so. Hello, Ron. There he is.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, when I started talking about my beer, again, the 420 Strand, the American Light Lager, American Classic Lager, whatever category they put on Beer Advocate, of the 420 Strand Silver Haze Lager, Super Silver Haze Lager from Sweetwater. Again, I give you a description of the beer. It has a very sort of grapefruit sort of feel. It kind of reminds me a little bit of maybe like a Too Hard to Lime, because it does have a little citrus to it, and it's a bit off, not overly sour, but a bit sour. So far, there's no score on this, but I did review this one time, and I gave it a B+ score because it's one of those, again, I guess a summer brew. When you're looking for something like a lager, something you want to crush, and again, 4%. This is what it is, and of course, it's in limited release. This would be one of those type of beers. My only problem is like that with a beer like this. For the price of it, I can find something cheaper that can satisfy my urges, which would be a beer like this, which would be a lot cheaper and inexpensive. Where that it is like 4.7%, but it is very low ABV, but it will quench my thirst during the summertime, the hot life. And but in any event, Sweetwater does make out good beers, as I mentioned, of their other beers that I've mentioned that we all know of. So I'll give you my score later. So hi everybody. I'm alive. I haven't done a damn review in a while, so I've been dealing with things, but overall, I'm good.
Good job. That's good to hear.
A little fun.
That was a cute fish on that can. That image.
Oh, yeah, it is. That reminds me of when you're going through Pensacola, you're about to hit the state of Florida, you hit Pensacola, you see those fins. Kind of reminds me of that.
Huh.
It's like a big mouth bass or a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bastard. See, that would be a good name for a baseball team, the Bastards.
Well, mouth bastard.
The Bastards. Have the bass right on the hat.
It's still raining.
It probably will sell out if they had a team. So.
That sounds like the penguin from Batman. Oh.
Boss is back.
Eric Fraunfelter, he left at the speed of light.
I took him out because I had to add myself. You can only have 6 people.
Oh,
but he's going to come back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm coming back to give my score. And this beer, I drank it all. You can see there's only residue left. It's been a real enjoyable product. It's a winner. And when a beer's a winner, I give it a high score. I'm going with, get ready, Michael, a 93 out of 100. 93 out of 100. A most excellent beer. I'm enjoying it. And I would buy it again at some point, especially if they change the label and I have to add it to my collection. So that's it, folks. Thanks for letting me join my own hangout. And now I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. And then I'll add all the other people back in. And then once everybody's finished with their scores, then the hangout will abruptly end. So it'll be me controlling. I'll be like the secret hidden hand, like I've been doing since it started. But we'll try. Tomorrow morning for Dawn. Secret Asian man. So tomorrow morning, if you want to see an exciting Dawn Busters Taste Challenge, we have. I'll just highlight myself for a very quick moment. Okay, it's working. We have the Canadian Club Small Batch Classic 12. Thanks to John and Neely for giving this to me. I still have some left. This has been a dynamite product. It tastes so good. Oh, so very good. But now there's a new kid on the block, and it's ready to battle. And this new kid is not holding back, and it's ready for war. And here it comes. I'm taking it out the bag.
No.
This canvas bag. Yeah, it's a new kid on the block because it's not just standard Crown Royal. It's the Crown Royal. If it'll come out the bag, which is now I'm starting to have doubts. Crown Royal Blender's Mash, formerly known as Bourbon Mash. This is going to be a battle royale tomorrow morning at dawn. Who's going to win? I do not know. I don't have a favorite. I don't even have a prediction. Even money. So anyway, thanks to myself for letting me join my own hangout. And I'm going to depart now. So thanks to Bumpy Road Brewery and James P. Madonna and Michael Komaroff and Beer Man and Tutti Frutti Scout, and also known as the Whiskey Scout, and Beverage Ramble, who's about to come on right now. And I'm leaving. So bye, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Cheers, Jay. So for the Ganja Rayo, the sour IPA. First off, I'll say it's the best sour IPA I've ever had. Second off, I'll say it doesn't really taste anything like an IPA. So, with that said, with it being a sour, I felt a little bit more malt character would have been nice in it. Just like more of that sourdough bread, or if it had more like a Berliner Weiss malt backbone to it, I think that would have helped it out with the score I'm about to give it. Other than that, I mean, the pineapple, the sour pineapple was really nice. The coconut that was coming through was good. Had a real good mouthfeel, real nice drying on the palate. So all that was all winners for it. Just missing a few things, a few key elements to put this one higher up. But I'm going to give it a 90 out of 100.
Nice.
Whoa, almost dropped again. And there's the label art again. The label art gets 100 out of 100.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah, you get an elephant that's like scalping a guy. That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So, do I say something?
I think James is next.
Okay, go ahead.
I won't be long. I won't be long.
Go ahead.
This is really not much to talk about. Okinawa, Japan, Orion's premium draft beer. I got to call them like I see them. I want to give it an 80% out of 100. It's a bit too light for me in general. You know, maybe it's the what do they call them? Adjuncts, when they start adding rice and corn. Is that the proper word?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not doing handstands over it. So 80% out of 100. And that's that. So the next.
That would be Michael.
Michael, you might be muted.
Michael, we can't hear you.
Okay, there it goes. Here's your Three Floyds Barbarian Haze IPA. And as I'm letting it warm a little bit, the bitterness is increasing. And I thought it was higher than the 42, like I said. Now it seems like it's around 60. I'm going to give it a 94, solid A. And I guess Three Floyds can brew a really good IPA.
Okay.
Nice.
For my beer, yeah. Oh yeah, the Sweetwater. Okay.
Oh,
That you, Burley? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, dude.
You're gonna go last.
All right.
And Ron.
That's all good. Oh no. All right. So tastes like a wedding party punch with alcohol, like that little fountain that you go to, you know, when everyone just got married and you're having your party and go and get your glass in there and get your juice. It tastes like wedding juice, but with a kick. It is very well hidden though, so that's nice. Gives you some mucus at the back of the throat. It's got that like weird grabbing it all kind of effect in the back. Strongly suggest not crushing this, as it's 8%. It's very mystical with its percentage. So I'm gonna go 75 out of 100. It's not my thing at all. Period. Like not what I would like, but definitely worth the try. And I gave it enough credit, you know, not to give it an F or a D or anything like that, just because it was well made for what it is. And if people like this, then they're gonna enjoy it. So the cranberry's not bad with that lemonade-y kind of feel. So nice. 7,500, man. Cheers. Right on.
Cheers. All right, I'm going to give the Dougie's Tutti Frutti a 90. I like sour ales. It's a good one. I'd like to have a little bit more of the ale note in there. Instead of so much fruity and sourness, it would score higher if it was. I think they just put too much in there for it made it too convoluted. But as far as the sour ale goes, it's very good. I mean, I'm enjoying it. So, like I said, 90 out of 100. Now's John.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, this is a very light lager. American craft lager, I guess. Very light. It does what it needs to do. You know, you're looking for something very refreshing, sweet, something very refreshing, very easy drinking, crushed during the summer months. And even though we have a couple of days till summer, till September 21st or 22nd, when everyone's summer ends, becomes fall. Of course, there's Indian summer, whatever. This would be that kind of beer for you. Again, the price is a little bit much for me, but overall, a pretty decent brew. So I'm going to go B+. So this is an 88, 89 score. So that'd be a B+ right there. So for the Sweetwater Super Silver Haze Lager, part of the 420 strand of the series that Sweetwater puts out. So that is my score.
Nice.
Works.
Awesome.
And now I'm going to drink my High Life. Hey.
So what is Ron going to do? Just
I've only had one of those Sweetwaters. It wasn't that great.
Which one was that? Which one was that?
Oh, it was the what was it? Damn it. Was it the wheat one I had? No, it wasn't the wheat one. I think it might have been the one you have, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to get more of a terpene effect out of it, like cannabis or something, and I just didn't get it. So I was a little disappointed. I can't remember which one it was, though. But anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, is it early enough to make your announcement on Malty Monday? It seems like
Is it
pretty
early enough? Well, I think that there's such a giant gap in the polling that within the next 20 minutes there's not going to be a change at all.
The Rattler one.
This. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just announce next Malty Monday, which is going to be on September 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Bumpy Road Brewery. Going to be the coffee/breakfast stout.
Nice.
So yeah, bring along a coffee/breakfast stout.
That's easy.
Shout it all out.
Yep.
Everybody's welcome on panel as long as you bring said beer.
Sweet.
What the heck?
Where's that coming from? Is that
Can't be
Jay?
Jay, he's not up here.
It's a vegan porridge, by the way.
It's not me.
Not me.
PORID.
See?
Say go
Speaking
sleep.
Spanish here. Yes.
All right. Well,
Dear man was right. Cranberry prevents the E. coli bacteria from adhering to the walls of the bladder and the urethra. That's actually true. Urethra Franklin. That's not true.
Ah!
Jean-Pierre, you got music going on?
And in my pocket.
John, is that you? He's not paying attention. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time on John and Nilly's channel. We will be back.
be there or be square.
I'm going to make it this week, even though I wasn't there last week.
Nice.
John the Beer Rambler has departed. Hey, could you hear what was going on with that weird background sound?
It was like some kind of psychedelic trip, man.
That was the Emerald Mystic, maybe.
Well, shoot, man. I'll just go.
Come back. He was just kind of like, I think Jean-Pierre was kind of like phasing out. You know, it was like phasing out, man. But
It was Miller time.
He was enjoying the highlight.
He's in the highlight. Hell yeah. All right.
I could see that. I could see that things were starting to kick in, so to speak. But I wanted to jump back on just because somebody was making a reference to a comment I made when I did a fruity beer, and I was proud of myself because I said the beer was fruity like Monroe on Too Close for Comfort. And I remember when I said it in the video, I thought that was clever. So
I remember that. I did see that. That was funny. I remember
some people know where I'm going with it. All right,
Facts Alive and all that.
somebody
Tootie,
said,
dude.
yeah. Okay, do KBS Espresso, can't get it. Would buy it, can't get it. Okie dokie. So James did the exciting, but unfortunately not exciting beer from Okinawa because, you know, China here, Japan here, Okinawa here. And so, but you could do the
Wax
Karate
on, wax
Kid and
off.
do the murder. Now, James,
Maybe
it's not always a winner, but I love you.
I don't understand why any company would make a cheap ass beer of any kind unless the owner is cheap ass. But you know, I mean, if you're gonna do it, go for the gusto.
Well, Okinawa was a hot environment, so a very light beer like that would probably be more fitting for
Yep.
what their environment is.
It's a subtropical island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Imperial Stout a little bit too well.
The man
Now, James is going to close this out.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what now?
That one of your followers asked me, what do I like better, Kirin, Sapporo, or Ryan? And I would say first the Sapporo Black, second the Kirin, what is it, First Press, Kirin Special Reserve, First Malt, something of that nature.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Ichiban.
Good stuff.
Number one.
First,
Yeah.
yeah.
First press. First press. Ichiban.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Never had that beer. Bang ding ow. Make an inexpensive beer to make money on volume. Yes. The hell with them. I want quality. Puts hair in your chest.
Okay, now James is going to close this out with a musical selection.
That's the guy. You have just walked the plank.
Captain is here.
The plank, the starship insanity and intoxication. Tutti frutti.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Peace. Cheers.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. And tomorrow, I'm very excited about that taste challenge at dawn tomorrow because it's going to be a battle royale between Canadian Club 12-year small batch and Crown Royal Blenders Mash, aka Bourbon Mash. So that's exciting. And then, there's all kind of exciting reviews coming up. So from everybody, Whiskey Scout's been drinking all kind of interesting things of which I've never had. Beer Man's got his I was looking at that cheese today, and I was thinking, I want to join with some cheese. I mean, I don't have to lay in bed and watch baseball on Tuesday night. But
You should come up.
I know I get so sleepy, and then I have to.
Be good to have you.
3 more days, and I get my
I have to
3 hours from StreamYard. How wonderful!
Right. It's just I have to wake up so early for work. You know, I don't want to break down the cheese show by being like falling asleep. You know. Jean-Pierre, you can come back. You look like you were fading. But I was just kidding with you, you know. But the Miller High Life, he's got a quart can. I saw that was a quart can. I think that was not a little 12 ounce. I could be wrong, but didn't that look like a quart can to me? To you?
I couldn't tell. Looked like a little one to me.
I did not like that 420. I did not like the 420 series. That was a dog to me. The 420 series was a dog to me. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry. I still have you muted. Any last words, Michael? I know you're promoting Stout Sunday, which is always fun to join.
I'll be back this Sunday, as I said.
Yeah, Founders makes a good breakfast stout, right? With the picture of Archie, baby Archie Bunker in the front.
Yeah,
Great
that's
breakfast.
the one I'm going to bring.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the baby with the chubby cheek.
The baby on the face.
Yeah. Founders, yeah. Yep. Baby Archie Bunker.
Now,
Jesse, you work on Sunday?
Yes. Yeah, I'll be working. So
I'll have to wait till Monday to see you again.
we've got a couple more days before I have to go to work. But
You can be on Alex's Friday.
hey, Mike,
yeah, with sliders.
Slide.
the Friday sliders is Friday. Hey, Michael, the beach club is in Queens, right?
Correct. And
I was looking at some maps.
there's only 4 days left. Finishes on
man. Sorry.
Coney Island, Frankfurters. I have something over here.
It's kind of like by Rockaway Beach, right?
You go across the Marine Park Bridge from Brooklyn into Rockaway, and then we go to the right. The rest of Rockaway's to the left. We go toward Breezy Point.
That's weird that you have a Rockaway. We have an Astoria and a Rockaway here. That's strange how they've made them. You know what's funny about that? I don't mean, I'm sorry to interject, man, and like get into this. But you know what's funny is in Astoria here in Oregon, during the fur trades and all that with the boats, the ships, they all came from New York. So Astoria and then Rockaway. Are you in New York, Michael?
Yeah. I'm in Brooklyn.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of seeing where this is all tying in. It's quite a crazy.
I believe probably.
Astoria in Queens as well. A section of Queens called Astoria too.
I believe Astoria is probably a play on John Jacob Astor, who was heavy.
Yes, and that's who owns. That's what Astoria here is all about. Yeah.
Now Brighton Beach is near Coney Island. That's a lot of Russians there. Russian community.
That's correct.
Right. Brighton Beach is, I think, south of Coney Island. I think.
Oh, Russian.
No. West. I'm sorry.
It's right next to it. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, west. I'm picturing Brooklyn in my mind, the map. Yeah.
We're in Rockaway. Straight across from us is Sandy Hook, New Jersey. Obviously, as the crow flies, it's close. By sea, it's a little bit further.
Yeah. That's where the nude beach is. Parking Area G, Sandy Hook, New Jersey.
All right.
I went surf fishing there. I caught a lot of bluefish, and I told them, you dudes better get out of the water, because when bluefish attack the bunker, the bait fish, they're like piranhas. And how these guys were dressed, I told them, you better get out.
Oh yeah, if you're nude.
You better get out of here. Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, well, it was a fun hangout. Thanks to Jean-Pierre in Mobile, Alabama, and Michael in Brooklyn, New York, and Beer Man in Oregon, and Tutti Frutti Whiskey Scout, also known as just Whiskey Scout in Kansas. James P. Madonna in
Edgewater.
New Jersey. Also, James, Edgewater. James is known as Progressive Discussions. And then Bumpy Road, Jesse in New Hampshire, and me, thanks to myself, in Louisiana. And well, see you all next week for Wildcard Wednesday of September 16th. Okay.
Cheers.
Take care, everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having us on, Ron.
Cheers. Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome.
The bells.